Well, it is Thursday and I am back in the office and getting ready to go see a client who's in federal custody in Philadelphia. We had the snow this week and it's already melting, but the snow gives a good opportunity to talk about a concept which we also have to explain to clients and their families when they come in the office, and that is circumstantial evidence. And the example that we always use, that's used in law school, that's used in courtrooms everywhere typically, is the example of footprints in the snow. Now, why is circumstantial evidence important? Well, people often wrongly believe that the prosecution needs eyewitness to test them, to convict the person of a crime. That's simply not the case. In fact, a lot of people are arrested, charged, and convicted of crimes without any eyewitnesses whatsoever. And really, a lot of crime occurs without eyewitness evidence. And one of the counter arguments that the prosecution will tell a judge or a jury is that if we only charged and arrested people where we had eyewitness evidence, no one would ever get arrested and charged. And really, that's kind of true. So with that said, circumstantial evidence is very important. It's an important concept to understand. So what is circumstantial evidence? It is events and facts and circumstances surrounding an event which allow a person to infer something that could have occurred. And obviously we know from all of my blogs, my books, my videos, that the criminal standard, the evidentiary standard in every criminal courtroom in Pennsylvania or New Jersey and everywhere is guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. So with that said, it allows a person to infer something that could have happened, and if the prosecution can put up enough of it, it can establish guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. So the example that we use typically with clients, and it's used in law schools and used in courtrooms, is footprints in the snow. So one night you go to bed, you wake up the next day, and it snowed, and you look across the driveway and you see footprints going across the driveway. Well, footprints across the driveway, that is circumstantial evidence that a person walked across the driveway sometime during the night. You didn't see the person do it, but the footprints are there, and it's obvious that a human made them. So that is circumstantial evidence that a person walked across the driveway. So that is an example that is typically used during criminal trials, whether it be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Now, I discussed this a lot in a blog article that I put out today that I'll link into this video. I explain why it's important, especially in cases involving the illegal possession and distribution of drugs or narcotics, why it's important in a gun case, and why it's even important in a drunk driving case. To talk a little bit about that blog article, for instance, in the case of a drug crime where a person is charged with possession intent to deliver or distribute an illegal narcotic, that person is stopped, and the police officer finds an individual a large quantity of money, a large quantity of drugs. In addition, they find drug paraphernalia like bags, twisty ties, maybe even a scale. Now, obviously, the police officer did not see this person sell drugs, but there is evidence there that the person is a drug dealer. Now, there are things that the defense can do from a defense standpoint to negate that prosecution evidence. But again, that's where your criminal defense lawyer comes into play, and that's why it's important to have this conversation regarding circumstantial evidence with your criminal lawyer. So if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, the website gambonelaw.com, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blogs, my videos, everything that I've ever written as a lawyer is available there. The website, you can also sign up for our free weekly update, which goes out to over 3,000 of our current and former clients. It will go out tomorrow. It's a great resource to have in your weekend. Weekends, we receive the most of our calls. So that's why we make ourselves available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania. In New Jersey, 856-793-7429. Have a great Thursday. Watch out for that circumstantial evidence. To read more, check out the link that I link into this video, and have a great day.